Welcome to Stairway to English. Here, every word is a step toward a stronger mind and a better life. If this story inspires you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this journey alive and growing. Episode 1: The Mind Behind Every Success. Every great success begins not with action, but with thought. Behind every invention, every business, and every personal victory, there is a mind that believed it was possible. Our mental health, the state of our inner world, decides how far we can go in the outer world. When our mind is calm, focused, and hopeful, we find strength to continue even when things are difficult. But when our mind is full of fear, doubt, or exhaustion, success feels impossible, even if we have all the skills and knowledge we need. Many people think that success is only about working harder or being smarter, but that is only part of the story. True success begins inside. A strong mind creates clear goals. A peaceful heart gives you the patience to reach them. If your mind is full of stress and worry, it becomes like a fog that hides the path in front of you. You lose direction. You start questioning yourself. You may even stop trying. Mental health does not only mean not having depression or anxiety. It means having emotional balance, self-awareness, and mental energy to focus on what matters. Imagine your mind as the engine of a car. If the engine is not cared for, the car will not move far, no matter how beautiful it looks on the outside. In the same way, your outer life, your job, your studies, your relationships, depends on the condition of your inner world. Successful people are not always the ones who work the most. They are often the ones who know how to rest, how to control their thoughts, and how to return to peace after stress. They understand that their mind is their most valuable tool. When something goes wrong, they take a deep breath, reflect, and find a new way instead of giving up. Our emotions guide our energy. When we feel hopeless, we stop acting. When we feel inspired, we move with passion. This is why mental health and success are deeply connected. Taking care of your mind means protecting your future. It means building a foundation that can support every goal you dream of. To start improving your mental health, you don't always need big changes. Sometimes success begins with small moments of calm, like taking a walk, breathing slowly, writing your thoughts, or spending a few minutes in silence. These little moments help your mind to reset, just like restarting a computer when it's overloaded. Think about how you talk to yourself. Are you kind or critical? Do you forgive yourself when you fail, or do you keep blaming yourself? The way you speak to yourself creates your inner atmosphere. If it's filled with negativity, your motivation will slowly fade away. But if you fill it with understanding, encouragement, and belief, your energy will grow. Mental strength is not about never feeling sad or afraid. It's about learning how to manage these emotions instead of letting them control you. It's about knowing that fear, stress, and failure are part of life, but they don't define your life. The people who rise again after falling are not the ones who never break. They're the ones who know how to rebuild their inner peace and continue. So, if you want to change your outer world, start with your inner one. Take care of your thoughts as you would take care of your body. Rest your mind when it is tired. Feed it with good ideas, positive conversations, and inspiration. Because success is not only about doing more, it's about thinking better, feeling balanced, and believing that you are capable of growth. Your mental health is not a side part of success. It is the heart of it. Without a strong mind, even the brightest dreams lose their light. But with mental clarity, self-love, and emotional balance, you can face any challenge, stay focused on your goals, and live a life that feels both meaningful and successful. Episode 2: The Weight of Stress and How It Blocks Success. Stress has become one of the biggest problems of our modern world. People feel pressure from school, work, family, and even from social media. Everyone is running, everyone is trying, but many are tired inside. We often say we are busy, but sometimes what we really mean is overwhelmed. And when we stay in that state for too long, our mental health begins to break down. Stress is not always bad. A small amount of stress can motivate you to study, to prepare, or to act faster. It gives you energy for short moments. But when stress never ends, when your body and mind never rest, it becomes dangerous. It slowly destroys focus, happiness, and creativity. You wake up already tired, your mind is full of noise, and your emotions feel heavy. Success requires a clear mind, but stress makes the mind cloudy. It's like trying to see your reflection in water when someone keeps throwing stones into it. You cannot see anything clearly because everything is shaking. When your mind is under stress, you lose the ability to think deeply or make good decisions. You start reacting instead of thinking. You say yes when you want to say no. You take on too many responsibilities trying to please everyone. And little by little, you lose connection with your goals and yourself. Stress also affects your body. You may notice headaches, muscle pain, or sleep problems. Your energy drops, and even small tasks feel too big. When your body feels weak, your motivation to continue your dreams decreases too. This is why mental health and physical health cannot be separated. A tired mind makes the body tired, and a tired body makes the mind weak. Sometimes we believe that working harder is the only way to succeed, but this is not always true. Success is not about running nonstop. It's about running smart. You can't win a marathon by sprinting every second. You need to know when to slow down and when to breathe. In the same way, if you never rest, you will eventually lose your direction and your power. Many people ignore stress because they think resting means being lazy. But rest is not weakness. It's recovery. It's recharging your mind so that you can continue stronger. Imagine your phone. If you never charge it, it will die. Your mind works the same way. When you rest, when you allow yourself to disconnect from worries for a while, you recharge your internal battery. To manage stress, you don't need to escape your life, you need to balance it. One of the best ways is to build small habits that calm the mind. Start your day with silence instead of rushing. Write down your thoughts before sleeping. Take a short walk without your phone. Drink water slowly. Breathe deeply. And remind yourself that not everything needs to be perfect. Another important thing is to focus on what you can control. Stress often grows from trying to control what we cannot. You can't control the future, other people's behavior, or the economy. But you can control your reaction, your attitude, and your next step. When you focus on what is inside your control, stress becomes smaller. Learn to say no when you are tired. You don't need to do everything at once. Real success is not about doing 1,000 things, it's about doing the right things with a peaceful mind. A calm and balanced mind works better, makes better choices, and sees opportunities more clearly. You also need to listen to your emotions. When your body or heart sends you signals, like feeling constantly tired, angry, or sad, don't ignore them. These are messages from your inner self asking for attention. Instead of fighting these feelings, take time to understand them. Ask yourself what you truly need. Maybe it's rest. Maybe it's a change. Maybe it's a new way of thinking. Stress can be like a storm. It comes fast, it shakes everything, and then it passes. You can't stop the rain, but you can build a shelter inside your mind. That shelter is your ability to stay calm and believe that no storm lasts forever. Remember, success achieved with peace is real success. If you reach your goals but lose your joy, your health, and your peace, then you haven't really won. Protect your mental health as you protect your dreams, because your mind is the space where your success is built, and stress is the enemy that tries to destroy it. When you learn to manage stress, you don't only survive, you begin to grow. Episode 3. Building a positive mindset for long-term success. A positive mindset is not about ignoring problems or pretending that everything is perfect. It is about choosing to see possibilities, even when life feels difficult. It is about training your mind to focus on solutions instead of fears. Success begins in your mind long before it happens in your life. If your thoughts are full of doubt, your actions will be weak. But if your thoughts are filled with belief, courage, and hope, your actions will have power. Many people believe that success comes from talent or luck, but in truth, it often comes from mental strength. A person with a positive and strong mindset keeps moving forward even when results are slow. They fall, they fail, they feel pain, but they stand up again and again. This ability to stay hopeful when things go wrong is the heart of success. Building a positive mindset starts with awareness. You must first notice how you talk to yourself. Most people speak to themselves with more negativity than they realize. Thoughts like, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, or it's too late for me become mental chains that stop growth. But every time you challenge these thoughts, you weaken their power. Replace them with small but true affirmations. I'm learning. I'm improving. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. Over time, your brain starts to believe in your new direction. Positivity doesn't mean you never feel sad or angry. It means you don't let those emotions control you. When life becomes heavy, a positive mindset whispers, "This is temporary." It reminds you that no pain lasts forever, and every dark period hides a lesson. People who see problems as opportunities to grow become emotionally stronger. One powerful way to develop a positive mindset is through gratitude. Gratitude changes how your brain sees the world. When you focus on what you already have instead of what you lack, your inner energy grows. You start noticing small blessings, a kind word, a quiet morning, or even the fact that you're still here, still trying. Gratitude transforms ordinary days into meaningful ones. Another key part of a positive mindset is patience. Real success takes time. But we live in a world that teaches us to want everything fast. Fast success, fast money, fast happiness. When things take longer than expected, people lose hope. But success built slowly is success built to last. A positive mindset helps you wait with strength, knowing that every small step counts. Surrounding yourself with the right people is also important. The energy of people around you shapes your own. Negative people drain your hope, while positive people remind you of your power. You don't need a crowd. You just need a few people who truly believe in you. And if you can't find them right now, start by being that person for yourself. Speak kindly to your own soul. Encourage yourself the way a best friend would. A positive mindset also means learning from failure instead of fearing it. Every successful person has failed many times, but they saw failure as feedback. When something doesn't work, it's not a sign to quit, it's a sign to adjust. Each failure shows what doesn't work and brings you closer to what does. If you look at failure with courage, it becomes your greatest teacher. To protect your mindset, be careful with what you consume daily, what you watch, read, and listen to. Negative news, gossip, or toxic content can fill your mind with fear and doubt. Instead, fill it with wisdom, stories of hope, and voices that lift you up. What enters your mind every day becomes the background music of your life. Choose your soundtrack wisely. Another simple but powerful tool is visualization. Imagine your goals as if they are already real. See yourself waking up feeling strong, working with passion, and achieving your dreams. Your brain begins to create the emotional experience of success before it happens. This mental rehearsal increases confidence and motivation. Finally, remember that a positive mindset is not built in one day. It is a daily practice. It grows every time you choose faith over fear, gratitude over complaint, and hope over despair. You don't have to be positive all the time. You just have to return to positivity again and again. A strong and positive mindset doesn't make life easy. It makes you strong enough to face life. When you train your mind to believe in light, even when it's dark, you become unstoppable. Success is not just what you achieve, it's who you become in the process. A positive mindset shapes that person. Patient, focused, and full of quiet power. Episode 4. Balancing ambition with mental well-being. Ambition is a beautiful thing. It gives life direction and purpose. It pushes people to grow, to dream bigger, and to reach higher. Without ambition, the world would stop evolving. But ambition without balance can become a trap, a silent force that slowly burns your mind and body. To live a successful and peaceful life, you must learn how to balance your ambition with mental well-being. Many people today believe that constant work equals success. They fill their days with goals, schedules, and deadlines. They keep moving, but they forget to breathe. Their minds are full of future plans, but their hearts are empty in the present moment. This imbalance creates stress, exhaustion, and sometimes deep sadness. Success becomes meaningless if it costs your health, joy, or relationships. Ambition should inspire, not destroy. It should light a fire inside you, not burn you down. That is why mental balance is not a luxury, it's a necessity. When your mind is calm and your emotions are stable, you make better choices. You know when to push harder and when to rest. You understand that rest is not giving up, it's preparing your mind to perform better. Many ambitious people fear slowing down because they think it means losing progress. But slowing down doesn't mean you're falling behind. It means you're giving your mind time to recover, reflect, and grow stronger. Imagine a tree. It doesn't grow nonstop. It grows, pauses, and then grows again. You are no different. Balance begins with awareness. Ask yourself, why am I working so hard? If the answer is fear, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough, then your ambition is not healthy. Real ambition comes from love. Love for growth, learning, and contribution. When ambition grows from love, it becomes a source of peace. When it grows from fear, it becomes a source of anxiety. To keep your ambition healthy, learn to set emotional boundaries. Not every opportunity is worth your energy. Not every goal fits your values. Say no to things that take you away from your peace. Success is not about doing everything. It's about doing what matters most. Another part of balance is reconnecting with the present moment. Ambitious people often live in the future, always chasing the next goal. But happiness lives in the now. Take time each day to be present, to notice your breath, the taste of your food, or the sound of nature. These small moments bring mental clarity and emotional peace. Also, don't compare your journey to others. Comparison is a thief of joy. Everyone has a different pace, a different path, and different challenges. When you compare, you disconnect from your own story. Focus on progress, not competition. Celebrate small victories. They are the foundation of long-term success. Another powerful way to stay balanced is to practice self-compassion. Many ambitious people are too hard on themselves. They expect perfection and punish themselves for mistakes. But mistakes are not proof of weakness, they are part of learning. Speak to yourself with kindness. Forgive yourself quickly. Encourage yourself the way you would encourage a close friend. Balance also comes from creating a healthy lifestyle. Sleep enough, move your body, eat well, spend time in nature. Your mind and body are connected. When you take care of one, the other heals too. A clear mind and a healthy body make ambition more sustainable. Sometimes, balancing ambition means redefining success itself. Success is not only about money, status, or recognition. It's also about peace of mind, meaningful relationships, and a sense of purpose. If you achieve everything but feel empty inside, it's not true success. Real success feels calm, not chaotic. Remember, you can be ambitious and peaceful. You can chase dreams and rest. You can grow and stay grounded. The secret is not choosing between success and well-being. It's building a life where both can live together. When ambition and mental health are in harmony, you become unstoppable. You work with joy instead of pressure, with passion instead of fear. Your energy lasts longer, your creativity expands, and your life feels complete. You stop running from life and start moving with it. That is the kind of success that lasts, not the kind that burns out, but the kind that shines quietly, day after day. Because when your mind is peaceful, your potential becomes limitless. Episode 5: Creating Sustainable Success Through Mental Strength. Success that lasts is not built on luck or short bursts of motivation. It's built on inner strength, the quiet mental power that helps you stay steady through life's ups and downs. Many people can succeed for a short time, but only those with strong mental health can sustain it for years. True success is not only about reaching your goals, but also about staying grounded, balanced, and peaceful while doing so. Mental strength is not about never feeling sad, scared, or tired. It's about learning how to respond when you do. It's the ability to keep moving forward, even when your mind wants to give up. It's choosing discipline when you feel lazy, calm when you feel angry, and hope when you feel lost. This kind of strength doesn't appear overnight. It's built slowly through habits, reflection, and consistency. To create sustainable success, you must first accept that life is not always fair or easy. There will be failures, disappointments, and unexpected turns. People might not always understand you or support you. But mental strength helps you face these challenges with courage. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" you learn to say, "What can I learn from this?" That small change in mindset transforms pain into power. A strong mind is also flexible. It doesn't break when plans change. It adapts. Think of bamboo. It bends in the wind but doesn't snap. That's how mental strength works. You can face pressure, stress, and failure, but you don't lose yourself. You adjust, you breathe, and you continue. One of the biggest keys to mental strength is emotional awareness. You must understand what you feel and why you feel it. Many people push their emotions away, thinking that ignoring them makes them strong. But real strength comes from facing your emotions honestly. When you allow yourself to feel pain, fear, or sadness, you can process them and move forward with clarity. When you avoid them, they grow in silence and control you. Another powerful part of mental strength is self-discipline. Motivation is temporary, but discipline is reliable. It's the ability to do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. Discipline helps you stay consistent with your goals. It builds trust with yourself. The more you keep your promises to yourself, the stronger your inner confidence becomes. However, mental strength is not about being hard all the time. It also includes kindness, compassion, and balance. You can be strong and gentle at the same time. When you fall, you don't need to be cruel to yourself. Instead, say, "I'm still learning." When you rest, don't feel guilty. Resting is part of strength. You are recharging for the next step of your journey. Sustainable success also requires a clear sense of purpose. Why do you do what you do? What makes your effort meaningful? Without purpose, work becomes empty and success loses its soul. When your goals are connected to your values, every step you take feels more powerful. Your work becomes more than just a task. It becomes a contribution. You also need to protect your mental energy. Every day, People waste energy on things they cannot control, other people's opinions, the past, or fear of the future. A strong mind knows how to let go of what doesn't serve it. It focuses energy only on what truly matters. You don't have to fight every battle. Choose wisely. Another habit that strengthens the mind is reflection. Take time to think about your experiences, lessons, and mistakes. Write them down. Ask yourself, what did I learn this week? What can I do better next time? This kind of thinking turns experience into wisdom. Over time, you build a mental library of lessons that guide you through life. Resilience is the heart of mental strength. It's what helps you recover after failure. Every time you rise after falling, you become stronger. You learn that you can trust yourself, no matter how hard life gets. That trust is the foundation of long-term success. Because once you know you can survive the storm, no challenge can truly defeat you. And finally, remember that mental strength grows when you care for your mind like you care for your body. Protect your peace, limit negativity, spend time in nature, meditate, read, learn, and connect with people who bring calm and growth into your life. Your mental health is your most valuable asset. Take care of it every single day. Sustainable success is not about speed, it's about stability. It's not about shining for a moment, it's about glowing for a lifetime. When you build a strong, peaceful mind, success becomes a natural result of who you are, not just what you do. Because in the end, the strongest person is not the one who never falls, but the one who always finds the strength to rise again.